Hello everyone, what's happening? It's Richard Purnell here. Welcome to our Comic-Con 2013 episode of Comics. Yes, that is right. This is our big Comic-Con 2013 video right here for you guys. Get excited because there's a lot of fun stuff to talk about and a lot of big news, some of which you probably already can guess based on the title, wherever the heck it is, and the icon image that you clicked. Now, I assume the first question you guys are going to be asking is, Richard, if this is the Comic-Con 2013 episode, is there footage from Comic-Con that you're going to show? Like, are you going to show anything? Well, if you want some Comic-Con footage, here's some Comic-Con footage. What's going on up here? There's like a symphony. Oh, it's a Star Wars thing. And here's some Comic-Con footage just for you. Alright, let's go see if we can sit down in the Hall of... What is it again?
Asgard. The Hall of Asgard.
I don't know much about Thor. I just know that I was really Thor last night. You know what I'm talking about? Just walking around.
Yeah. Kind of.
That was lame. And you know what? Let's show you a little bit more Comic-Con footage right now. And you know what? Here's some pictures. Here's some random pictures of Comic-Con. Throw all that in there. Maybe even drop a funky beat to it so we can have like a nice, old school Windows Movie Maker slideshow deal. Let's do that. Oh, I'm sorry. None of that was actually from 2013 San Diego Comic-Con. And you know why none of it was? Because I didn't go this year, that's why! Sorry, I shouldn't take my depression and anger out on you people. It's not fair. No, but in all seriousness, obviously I didn't go to Comic-Con. I mean, I'm in my dining room right now, so obviously, unless I flew there, I obviously didn't go. But, I have been keeping track of it, and as far as actual 2013 Comic-Con footage goes, Carter did go and asked him if he can film, so you might be getting a video from him, which would be kind of nice. It'd be kind of a nice triumphant return for Carter, so I'll keep you guys updated on that via Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. And if you actually want to see some of our other Comic-Con videos, I'll put a link down below to the Comics playlist, which has every single comics episode we've ever done, and it includes all of our Comic-Con episodes, both from San Diego and New York, so if you want to check those out, link down below. Check it out. Anyways, without further ado, let's just dive right into it. And I even made a list of all the stuff I'm going to talk about on my phone, so let's just do this. So the first thing on my list I'm going to talk about is movie trailers and TV trailers. A lot of stuff has come out from Comic-Con teasing some big things. The first one I'll talk about is the teaser trailer that Comic-Con released for the TV show Arrow. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a big Arrow fan. I've really dug the show since the first episode, and I even watched the show with my sister, which is insane, because I never thought I'd watch a superhero anything with my sister. The trailer itself, like the first half of it, was basically consisting of nothing but footage from season 1, I guess, kind of, reminding you this is all that happened. And so I didn't really like that first half because, while it's cool, awesome footage, I've seen it all already. But the second half was a lot cooler because it was tons of stuff that I haven't seen. And I especially liked the way the teaser ended with, Diggle asking Oliver, like, what do you want to call yourself? And then Oliver looks at the tip of his arrow and it's green, and so it's like, maybe he's gonna call himself Green Arrow finally. Next trailer I'm gonna talk about is the trailer for the season 4 episodes for The Walking Dead. The trailer was about like 4.5 minutes long, and it showed a bunch of new characters that were from that town that was run by the governor. And of course it teased a lot of the crazy new scenarios that our cast members or survivors are finding themselves in the zombie apocalypse. So it's all fun, It's not depressing at all. It's all fun. All right, ladies and germs, I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I'm done with The Walking Dead. I'm just flat out done with it. The last season 3, was just so incredibly underwhelming in my opinion. I watched it and I'm like, I just don't care anymore. I just don't care about the show anymore. So I don't know if I even care to watch season 4. And I watched the trailer and I'm still just like, I don't care. There was something that I thought was going to be a trailer that I heard, that I watched, but it wasn't, and that was the Amazing Spider-Man video that had Electro in it. Did you guys see that? It was a video that basically teased, I guess Jamie Foxx being at the Amazing Spider-Man panel, and, I was looking at the article that said, Amazing Spider-Man teaser, and yeah, while it is a cool little teaser into the Electro character, I was hoping it was an actual movie trailer, but it wasn't, so I was a little disappointed, but it looks cool. anyways. And on that note, that's actually a pretty awesome segue into the next topic I want to talk about, Comic-Con panel stories. Some of the things I've been hearing coming out of panels and like some of the crazy stuff that's happened at panels. The first panel story I want to talk about is at the Amazing Spider-Man panel, I heard, and I saw pictures of this too, that Andrew Garfield came out in his full-on Spider-Man outfit, the new one from Amazing Spider-Man 2, and he came out as Spider-Man. He didn't actually come out as Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. He came out as Spider-Man. Even his name tag said Spider-Man on it, as opposed to Andrew Garfield, so that's pretty awesome. So another story in relation to the Amazing Spider-Man thing, because something similar happened in another panel that was Marvel-related. At the Marvel Studios panel, I heard that Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki in the movies, came out in this full-on Loki garb, and I don't know what he did, but he just came out as Loki. So I'm digging actors doing that. I want to see that happen more often. Also, from the Marvel Studios panel, specifically during the Guardians of the Galaxy discussion, Karen Gillan, who came out, looking how she normally does, and then out of nowhere, bam, she just takes her amazing red hair off, and she's full-on bald. I didn't see it coming. I mean, I didn't see it because I wasn't there, but in hearing about it, I didn't think it was going to happen. Some other cool panel stories I've been hearing about. I heard that at the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. panel, they actually played the premiere episode. So yeah, that's some of the cool panel stories I've been hearing. I haven't really heard much else panel story-wise. I mean, a lot of other stories I've been hearing sounds very traditional, like, here's a panel for this movie, or here's a panel for this comic, and here's a teaser for what they're talking about and all that stuff. So that's all fun. But now on to the big announcements, all right? Two big announcements specifically I'm going to be talking about. First, I'll start with the big Marvel announcement, and of the two announcements I'm going to talk about, it's not the one I'm personally most excited about. I mean, obviously, you look at the title and the icon of this video, you can pretty much guess which of these two announcements I'm most excited about. But either way, it's still exciting nonetheless. So at the Marvel Studios panel, Joss Whedon came out. He made this big announcement, and the big announcement was the title for Avengers 2. And he came out, and I guess he basically said the title for Avengers 2 is going to be Avengers Age of Ultron. That's definitely some exciting stuff. Though I was admittedly and instinctively worried when he said Age of Ultron, that the movie was going to be based on the Age of Ultron event story that I actually read and I thought was actually kind of sucky. But thankfully, I've been told like 18,000 times, Joss Whedon just borrowed the name for Avengers. It's not actually in any way, shape, or form based on that arc. It's just straight up name steal. That's fine. I'm cool with that now. So that was the big announcement for Marvel. Avengers 2 is going to be called Avengers Age of Ultron. What do you guys think of that? Are you guys excited for that, to see Ultron in the film? Or are you kind of What are your thoughts? I doubt any of you are but what are you thinking? Now, the other announcement made me have an erection, let's just say. Anyway, so yeah, this next announcement definitely got me really excited. So at the Warner Brothers Legendary panel, which was hosted by Chris Hardwick, the Nerdist himself, Chris Hardwick, I guess, made somewhat of an announcement that Zack Snyder was going to come out and talk with the fans a little bit. So Zack Snyder came out and he basically started off by saying officially that they are working on a second Superman movie, and that's exciting on its own. Well, exciting depending on what side of the fence you are on as far as Man of Steel goes. But that was not actually the exciting part of the announcement. Not even close to the exciting part of the announcement. I'm not even kidding you. Okay, so basically this is what happened. So Zack Snyder said that they were going to do a second Man of Steel movie. And then he goes on to say something like, so you guys are probably wondering what the movie's about. Now, I can't actually tell you what the movie's about, but maybe I can give you a little hint or a little bit of it just to help you out a little bit of what this new movie is about. And if you're wondering, Richard, how do you actually know that's what he said? Well, I saw some footage and it's not even actually what he said, but it's somewhere around those lines, so just let me finish the story. So he goes on and says he's going to bring out Harry Lennox, who played the General in Man of Steel. And he said Harry Lennox is going to read a passage from a story that is not being adapted for Man of Steel 2. It's not going to be the source material in which Man of Steel 2 is based upon, but it's a story that he said is going to help tell the story of this new Man of Steel movie that they're doing. And so Harry Lennox came out and, he was looking good in his suit, and he pulled out this piece of paper and he read this quote, and the quote goes like this. I want you to remember, Clark, and all the years to come, in all your most private moments, I want you to remember my hand at your throat. I want you to remember the one man who beat you. Now, if you're someone like me, you obviously know that quote is a direct line from Frank Miller's greatest book he's ever written, or one of his greatest books he's ever written, The Dark Knight Returns. And then once he read that, the room went black, and out of the screens you saw the Man of Steel logo, and then bam, the bat symbol just appeared right behind it, and it was, oh my god, it was exciting and crazy and insane, and I'm stuttering. Yes, ladies and germs, 2015 not only will see a new Superman movie, but also it will see the very first team up between Batman and Superman. Yeah! I mean, look at this. Look at this. That's how excited I am. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out, man. Oh my god. Like, I wasn't even at Comic-Con and I already knew about this because they already made the announcement, but I saw someone posted a video at the panel, and even watching the panel, I was like, oh my freaking god! Ugh. 2015. Can you just be right now? I just want you to be right now. But yeah, that was probably, in my opinion, that was the most exciting thing I heard out of Comic-Con. Just a Batman-Superman movie. How freaking cool is that? How cool is that? Anyways, y'all, I'm out of breath. It's 5:26 in the morning. I haven't slept yet, and I have to do a casting call, so I should probably get some sleep. But in the comment section below, what are your favorite announcements or your favorite things you heard about from Comic-Con 2013? And if you actually went to Comic-Con 2013, what was your favorite thing that you did there this year? And as always, don't forget to like this video, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, directorscutradio.com, Tumblr, and now Vine, which you can find via the Twitter, so links are all down below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like what you see, and favorite the video because I like it when you do that. And I'll see you guys next time with a video, particularly an episode of comics on Friday. Later, y'all!